to do some work, that there's some effort to be put in, that there's really some effort to be put in right now, because we're not used to, it's like people want to get to a certain place, people want to have a different job, or people want to be just in better circumstances. And there's levels and there's levels and there's levels and there's layers to to what's required to get to where we want to go, right? It's like you might say that you want to accomplish something and you want to accomplish a thing, and it's like you start off with this excitement, and you're like, oh, this is going to be so great, this is going to be so powerful and so amazing and so freeing, and it's going to make this big impact. And then you talk to other people, or you're doing paperwork for yourself, whatever it is, and then there's complications and there's setbacks and there's delays and there's other people with opinions and all this different stuff, right? And so now, hey, what's up, Renee? What's up, everybody? Word, me too, Ashley. Thank you. And thank you, Kyle. Appreciate you, man. So now it's like, oh man, are you serious? I have to do more. I have to do more. What's up, Megan? Nice to see you. I have to do more. More is required. More effort. I have to update my resume again. I have to communicate with more people. I have to follow up with more people, right? And thank you. I missed you too. I love these live streams. I'm doing what I can to get to we're leveling up, we're changing, we're making changes in our life. My format, who I am, is elevating, is upgrading. And so I want for you to sit with yourself and ask yourself, like, now that you want to accomplish something, you want to get to this next place, like I posted on the video, like there has to be more. There has to be something more that you can do without burning yourself out, without exhausting yourself, right? Without being frustrated. For example, if you're doing something, think about this, because I feel like this is for somebody specific. If you're doing something, if you're moving, if you're like packing up your stuff, if you're organizing your life, right? If you're getting out of a relationship, like I had a session with this woman that in 4 sessions, she got out of the abusive marriage and got a new apartment and had to find a way to like tell this person that she was moving, and it was done and it was done and it was over and it was done. It's like, my point of that conversation as that example is that, like, you should be excited. Yes, you're going to grieve. Yes, you're going to feel sadness. You're going to, it's natural. You're going to, like, if you're packing your stuff up, like, you're moving energy, you're shifting energy, right? So when you're moving and when you're shifting energy, and when stuff has been stuck in a certain place, like, you're going to experience feelings and emotions that are confusing because you might not be used to change. You might not like change. Change might bring up something from your past. It might bring up something from your childhood, right? So that's where you can find the balance within that. So really, thank you for the follows. Yesterday's energy was hard. Yeah, we're all experiencing this world at different places at different points. However, I feel like a lot of us right now are at a place where we want more for ourselves. And again, it's just, you're just getting to the place where you are really aware that even more effort is required. And what it is, what's up, Words and Gold, nice to see you, is that it's simple. You just need to fall even more in love with yourself. Just even more. Even more. You think that you've been doing good, and you have been doing good. You have been making the effort. You have been aware, right? You've been doing it. It's just there's more. And that's the thing that they don't prepare you for. And that's what they don't prepare you for. They don't let you know that when you go on this self-love journey, the amount of self-love that you have to give, it feels like you're being greedy, or it feels like you're being selfish, or it feels like, oh no, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Even more. Thank you. So what's up, yo? Yeah, same. And so this morning I woke up and I felt like a weird anxiety. I felt a weird, I don't even know what it was. I did Wim Hof breath. You've heard me talk about it before recently if you've been rocking with me. Um, WIM space HOF. It's intense. If you have breathing difficulties, they have a beginner version. All that's on YouTube. You know, it's just when I'm doing breath work, or even when I'm stopping to be aware, spirituality, disconnecting, division, all of that nonsense that they use, these theories, these words that are just theories, that they use to divide us, is beautiful. It's stunning, right? So this person was overwhelmed and was frustrated at the situation because they were having a hard time deciding what to pack and what to take and what to leave, and all this different stuff. And I stopped and I said, hey, like, if this isn't fun and exciting for you, stop what you're doing and get to a place where it is, whatever that takes, however long that takes. I don't want to be on the road and traveling with somebody who's overwhelmed and frustrated when like I guarantee you somebody, at least, look, there's 197, 199, whatever amount of people that there are on here. I guarantee you somebody would be like, oh, let me trade places with you, Nikki Scorpio. Let me put on a t-shirt and go into a bedroom and get on a camera and just tell people to love themselves more. I guarantee you. And I'm aware of that. I'm very aware of that. I busted my what to get to this place. So gratitude is a main ingredient. Gratitude is my secret ingredient. Gratitude is the seasoning. I put gratitude juice in the cup, right? Like, I'm grateful. Even if I'm frustrated, I can feel my frustration. I'm just not ashamed of feeling my frustration. I can communicate it. You know what I mean? Like, if you're overwhelmed, if you're frustrated in your circumstances, what you're doing naturally in life is evolving and growing and progressing and getting to a different place. You're getting to point B. You're always having different circumstances and things come into your life. So you're learning lessons, or you're not. Your family might not be learning the lessons. I feel like the reason why you're here is because, like me, you want more out of your life. You want to see what's possible with your life. I love that. I love that. I admire that. Thank you. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I feel like I'm leveling up, and I feel like people are telling me that my energy looks better, and that they're liking what's happening because I'm taking chances. And again, I check in with myself. I promise you that there are times where I get insecure, where I get anxiety. There are times where I get frustrated. It's just I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not beating myself up when I get sad. Like, some people get so frustrated about the natural feelings that they feel, and I'm like, more is required. Do more effort. Like, all that I've been doing in the past month has been either meditation or education or removing stuff. Like, thanks to the moderator Jen, who's on here, I am Jenny Ann. Like, what was it, like 3 days ago? I released something from my childhood where I was taken advantage of. And I released that, and it was nasty. Like, it was not comfortable. And the fascinating thing is, all frustrations aside from what occurred from my childhood, I've done a lot of work on this. I've done a lot of work. I've hung out with shamans. I've done the ceremonies. I've done meditations. I've done yoga. I've done therapy. I've done a lot. Journaling, all of that. Thank you. And still have stuff to release. So what do? I have to do some form of meditation. For me, meditation, somebody asked here, thank you. Wow. Epiphora? I'm just gonna keep it right there. You know who you are. Meditation can literally be while you're hanging out, while you're talking to people. It can literally be you just sitting down and while you're listening to people, while you're listening to what's going on, stopping and looking at everything with your eyes open or with your eyes closed, and just telling yourself, I choose to be here. I choose this moment. Seeing people connecting with you, seeing people loving your energy. For me, there's no right or wrong way to meditate. For me, a lot of what I do is, as soon as I feel the frustration, I melt into it and I say, like, I make myself aware that there's an opportunity, and that opportunity could be to just be present, to be still. I can literally do breath work, while I'm talking to somebody, while I'm having a conversation with somebody, while I'm at the dinner table. I can visualize the food that I'm eating is healing me, and that every single bite that I take gives me more love and gives me more confidence. Like I can say I love you into the water that I drink. I mean, life is a meditation. It's whatever you want it to be, right? That's where they talk about awareness. That's where they talk about being present and being in the moment. It's just most people, and especially right now, they just don't like how they feel. And they're like, all right, you know what? I don't like how I feel. So I want to make sure that you know how I feel. I want to make sure you also feel how I feel. You have people in your life like that who do that to you? Do you? Because a lot of us do. A lot of us have people that they just don't like how they feel, and they're like, nope. I want for you to feel how I feel. I want for you to struggle how I struggle. I want for you to be angry how I'm angry. Who do you think you are to pack your bags? Who do you think you are to leave? Who do you think you are to let go of me? Who do you think you are? You think you're better than other people? Please, please. Yes, I do. Yes, I think I'm better than all almost 8 billion people on planet Earth. Now what do we do? Like, be okay with people not liking you. And let's remove the energy of people are energetic vampires, and let's remove the conversation of leeches. It's simply we're getting out of this lake of leeches. We're getting away from these vampires, and we're like calling up the spiritual Uber or the taxi cab, or we're getting on the flight, or we're like walking and going like, you know what? I like this ocean over here. I like this river over here. I like this lake over here. I like this stream over here. I like this conscious stream over here. I don't need to be around people who are suffering and struggling and just cannot find gratitude. There are people who would trade places with you in a heartbeat, and you think that I'm not talking to you because you don't like how your teeth looks, or how your smile looks, or how your hair looks, or how your skin looks, or how your voice sounds, or how your accent is, or what your bank account says, or what your age is. You are hustling yourself. You are lying to yourself. Word, spiritual or Uber. You are lying to yourself. And if other people are frustrating you, it's either you have the conversation and communicate with them. Oh no, I don't want to. They're annoying me. Yeah. You ever annoyed anybody else in your life? No, you woke up and you were born, you came onto planet Earth, and you were like, wah, wah, actually, you know what? I'm good. I don't even need to cry. I'm happy. Can you just feed me? I'm just going to send you. I have this little child, this little Fisher Price, my first cell phone, and I'm just going to text you every single time that I'm hungry or just need milk or something like that. Mom, can you just take care of me? I'm just going to send you a text message. You were perfect. Oh, man. I love the energy in here. I was feeling a little anxious before I came on here, and Jen, who I'm staying with in her place in Nevada, definitely helped me out. So thank you to her. And I definitely give by with people in my life like yourself. So thank you. I appreciate you. I don't want for you to feel like I'm some perfect human being. I don't do that. I don't play that game. I work with people like that. I coach people like that. I teach people like that. I saw people like that when I was in Los Angeles, when I was in New York, when I was working, when I work in the entertainment industry. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like there's no connection of I'm telling people to be like a positive force in life. And then I turn off the camera and I'm like, roar! like that's bonkers to me. Yeah. message me or connect with if she's on here, Jenny and the moderator. But message me either on Instagram or on Discord if you want to connect with me. So I love all the conversations in here. So, again, for me, my question to you is, now that you're aware that more effort is required, you can literally do this while you're, did you know that, it should be like this for Samsungs and Galaxies and stuff like that, but on iPhone, you can swipe away from this and take notes, or what can you do right now while you're talking with me? What can you clean up? What can you update your resume if you want a job? Like, what websites can you look at? For real, like, it's time to level up. And I'm telling you, most people want success, want happiness, want to be able to move forward, but they want for somebody else to do it for them. And that is the hustle. And this is what I'm getting at. This is what I'm getting at. If you really, 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 really loved yourself, if you really loved your life, if you really were excited about yourself, it wouldn't feel like work. That's definitely what's up. Tarot readings by Kelly. That's definitely what's up. Congratulations. Mind maps. Love that. I'm going to be doing something for mind mapping. I'm going to be doing something for mind mapping very soon. I'm going to have a journal coming out. So the question is, what way of thinking, what websites can do you understand when I tell you that we're in the information age? Do you understand how many different websites there's websites, there's artificial intelligence, there, like, if you're looking for a job, there are so many job websites. You can get on LinkedIn, you can type up, you can do research for your life. Like, you can find jobs working remotely. Oh, you don't want to do that? What do you want to do? What would you do if money wasn't an issue that you would do for free, and then you find a way to make money doing it? I literally, like, what is this? I'm not a life coach. You know what life coaches do a lot of times? They turn off the camera and they just hate their lives. I am not a life coach. I don't do that. You don't need somebody to coach you for life. What I talk about, who I am, is emotional intelligence. My thing is perspective. And I feel like everybody right now needs a perspective that takes them where they want to go. That's my gift. Because it's easy. It's easy to be frustrated at somebody else. It's easy to complain. It's easy to be ungrateful. It's easy. And then you roll your eyes and you say, oh God, here we go. That's easy. That's an easy response. It's easy to be annoyed. It's easy to not like my tone of voice. It's easy to roll your eyes. It's easy to judge. Easy. Anybody can do that. It actually requires effort to critically think. Hi, how are you doing? I know that you're annoyed. There are people in pain and you're not doing anything about it, or that there's drama or that there's chaos going on and you're not doing anything about it. You're now disrupting your flow. And that's just one small example. I'm talking about your family members. I'm talking about if you're annoyed in your relationship and your job, if you're ungrateful, if you're frustrated in your circumstances. You drain your battery. You're the leech. You're the vampire for yourself. I like the level of boundaries that I've set with people, and Jen, who's on here, can tell you, like, when people have negative energy, when people are angry, I'm the exact same way in real life. I cannot sit there and be like, okay. No, I'm like, no. Like, I had somebody get in my face. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for that double taps, by the way. Double taps bringing more people like yourself, so thank you. I had somebody get into my face and tell me that they're like making threats against me. And I'm like, no, actually, you know what? I feel like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I don't know if you understand the power of you knowing yourself and loving yourself, that when you really, 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 hey, thank you. When you really fall in love with yourself, people can't year now. Like the like Ashley now. Like Ashley will tell you, the moderator, we've been doing this for a while now. It's just there's more effort required. What's up, Mandy? Nice to see you. Thank you. There's more effort required for you. There's more, like, if you're frustrated with anybody around you, that's a you problem and a you solution. And again, please, you don't have to respond to people. You don't have to react to people. You do not need to validate people's life's beliefs of insecurities, or toxic positivity, or like if you're rolling your eyes, if you're frustrated by anything in your life, that's for me immediately. I'm like, I don't want to feel frustrated. I don't know if you've been through enough, because if you were frustrated enough, you would change it. How do you stay strong with it though? I don't need to stay strong anymore. How many people in here think that they have to be strong or they've had to be strong? That's the reason why you're frustrated. That's the reason why you have the toxic relationships and the abusive relationships, and why you're frustrated in your life and why life is a struggle, is because you keep on telling yourself life is hard. And so life just keeps on giving you that truth. I don't stay strong with it. I just know who I am. I speak with conviction. I know who I am. So for example, right now, yes, I'm intense. A Scorpio is known to be intense, right? This is intense. This is an intense way of just having a conversation right now, right? However, I'm not, just to use this energy, how I'm currently communicating with you, I'm not being threatening. I'm not being violent. I'm not being aggressive. It's just, I know who I am. I know who I am. Like when people come at me with really negative, really aggressive energy, I just talk to them like this. This is my energy. This is how I present myself, just like this. And I look right into the soul to say, I know who I am. And people have a hard time just speaking their truth and being that in that kind of energy. The negative wears you down. What's negative though? What's negative? What's negative? What actually is negative? Like what makes it negative? What's up, Manifested Babe? Nice to see you. What's negative? Character building? People with opinions about you? Why is that a negative thing? Why is that a bad thing? Why is it a bad thing that people don't like you and people put you down? But what's the solution? Negative is a perspective. Bingo. Build your character. Set boundaries. I have a book. It's 26 pages. It's $8. It's in my bio link. Download the ebook. Word to the Blue Jay. Or learn how to set boundaries. It took me 10 years to learn about setting boundaries. Like, why is it a bad thing that people don't like you? Maybe they're all teachers. Like, anybody, and if you don't believe me, if you think what I'm saying is cheesy and corny, ask anybody on here who's been doing work. Right? Am I drop an emoji or say yes if I'm right? Am I right or am I wrong? Like, more self-love is required. You choose to, you want to, you get to, you need to, you have to. I choose to. Love yourself more. Fall in love with yourself more. More and more and more and more. And then, right? And then it feels like you're falling backwards. And then it feels like you're falling down. It feels like you're not even making progress. Like, it feels like you're moving in the opposite direction, right? You're like, more? Yes, more, and more and more and more and more and more. And you're always going to be around other people, and some people are going to like you and some people are not. It's on you to have the right perspective. It's on you to set boundaries. Boundaries are not boring. Boundaries are not annoying. Boundaries are me saying, I love who I am, and I want to be around people who love who I am. I don't think that you're tired enough. I don't think that you're exhausted enough. Can someone's personality sink? Let me see. Can someone's personality sink in a way is toxic to certain kind of people? I don't understand the question. Thank you. Good to see you too. Word, take notes. Take notes, man. I'm telling you. Like, if you're around toxic people, I'll put it to you like this. Toxic people are teachers. They talk sick. 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 They're at dis-ease. They're lessons. And if we're around people enough, then we're going to pick up those traits. Show me what do they say? Show me the 5 people that you hang out with, and I'll show you your destiny. Show me your inner circle. I'll show you the outcome. Like, for real. Like, can you be by yourself? Or if you're alone, can you start to compliment people? Can you start just like, what are you going to do to get to the point B? If you are around people who are negative and toxic, like, what are you going to do? What notes are you going to take? What questions are you going to ask yourself? What truths are you going to create? And if you feel alone, what are you going to do? Who wants to be around people who are ungrateful? Who wants to be around people who are annoying and frustrating? Who? I'm like an owl over here. Who? Who wants to be around people who complain? Who wants to be around people who don't like their age, don't like their bank account, feel like they're a victim, feel like they're abandoned, feel like life is hard, like life is difficult? Who wants to be around people like that? Pick yourself up. Compliment yourself more. Be aware more. Take notes more. Critically think more. Stop reacting to everybody's words. Like, stop it. And remember, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. To a lot of people, it's how you say it. You are talking to people and you're frustrated and you're not even aware that the way that you're speaking to them is off-putting. Word, me too, manifested baby. I cut off a lot of people from my life. A lot. And I don't want to. That's why I'm here. Like, I want for you to get this. Like, I don't know if you understand that, like, how crazy it can feel on this journey. And then it gets better. There you go, right there. Look, right there. Look, this one. This one. Right here. There you go. There. Tell yourself 3 things that you're grateful for. Tell yourself 3 things that you're grateful for every single day. Look at yourself in the mirror. Talk to yourself. It's 11:11 right now. Perfect. Like, check in with yourself. The moment that I don't like how I feel, I do something about it. The moment that I don't like how I feel, I do something about it. I talk to myself. I change my perspective. No, that's perfect. No, it's all good. I appreciate you putting me in that list. Those are some amazing people that you listed. I would also recommend checking out Shaman Durek, Durek, especially if you want to get into shamanism. Like, some of you need to get into shamanism. Jenny Ann, who's on here too, is also into shamanism. Yo, she's a shaman. Like, she's legit. She's certified. She's a real deal. Some of you really need to kick it with the shaman, because the reason why you're angry and you're frustrated is because you've had addiction and you've been around people who are negative and you have stuff following you. I removed 4, like, I almost like threw energy. And if you don't know, you don't know. It's all good. I don't need for you and your opinions in my life. I really don't. And if you do know, then you know, and you know. Man, oh man, man. Yo, big releases. Like it's bonkers how much effort is required to keep on going on this journey sometimes. Yeah. Like I want for you to get, oh, hey, Queen Rican, what's up? Thank you. I appreciate you. The message for today, the message is for today is to say like I posted the video. That's like there has to be a way for you to love yourself more. There has to be a way for you to have gratitude. There has to be a way for you to get the raise. There has to be a way for you to get a job that you get paid to do what you love. There has to be a way to be in a loving relationship. There has to be a way to have peace and have happiness. This is how I stay, how I stay. I might be, I very well might be the most curious human being on planet Earth. And if I'm not, I'm perfectly okay with that, but I would still like to have that title. I want to be the most curious person on planet Earth. I want to be so interested in other people, why they do what they do, and why I do what I do. And most people just can't even do that. It's very simple. Thank you. Um, Thank you, Amy. I appreciate you. I love you too. Thank you. Like, there has to be a way for you to, when you get around people and you roll your eyes, to stop and say, nah, I don't want to think that way because I don't want for somebody to roll their eyes when they get around me. For the people who aren't doing anything about it. Like people just, the people that you want to hang out with are going to walk by you. They're going to walk right by me like, nah, that's not my energy. Nope, doesn't match. It's just a vibration. It just doesn't match. It's not emotional. It's not personal. It's not like people are waking up in the world and everybody's like, ew, I don't like you. No, it's not like that. Hey, what's up, Snowbird? Nice to see you. What's up, Rita? Right? It doesn't, like, people don't want to be around people who aren't, like, I sit with my anxiety. Before I got on here, I sat with it. I got myself to a place where I'm like, all right, and again, like Jen and I, we've been doing the Wim Hof breathing. It's like I felt frustrated, anxious, weird, off, not a morning person, different, just different. It's just different. It's how I felt. I felt different. What's up, Jones? Nice to see you. Not good, not bad, right? It felt different. And I did something about it before I get around other people. Let me see this. Catherine, I work with people actually. The last call that I had, the woman got out of a marriage and that was abusive, that was mentally and verbally abusive. I work with people who deal with narcissistic people. That person's going to keep on driving you crazy. You're not, see, we get hustled in society and we get told you have to have a marriage, you have to be a man and a woman, you have to have kids this way, you have to have the picket fence, you have to have 2 cars, you have to travel, you have to have a yacht, you have to retire by this age, you have to do it this way, you have to be good for everybody, you have to please everybody, you have to please everybody. That pressure and that pressure and that pressure, it builds, it builds, it builds and builds. But whoever told you what your life is actually supposed to be? Who actually ever gave you the instruction manual for your life? Like, please. Get out the relationship. It's better on this side. It's better over here. It is better when you remove guilt and shame from your equation. Let these other people gossip. Let them talk, man. Let them have opinions. Let everybody stare at you. Like, let the whole entire world, like, turn on the television and they're having like news segments about you. Like, be okay with people just being like, wow, you're so fascinating. Like, be okay with people like, I don't like what you're doing. And then you turn that around and say, here, you can have all of that energy to yourself because I'm not ashamed of who I am anymore. Word, Kelly, that's amazing. Why am I not responding back to you? Because there's 123 people because I have to get off in 11 minutes. I don't understand. What am I not responding? You have all my attention. Where does the mind go to? What are you doing with the insecurities? What are you doing with the information in your brain? What are you doing with the automatic thought process? What are you doing with your automatic thoughts? What are you doing with the nobody loves me, I'm not good enough, nobody sees me, nobody hears me energy? What are you doing with the I don't want to be alive, life is frustrating? Like, how challenging is it for you to actually be with yourself? Be curious. How do I know if my third eye is open or not? Well, that's a very layered question. I mean, I would just, for me, because I'm not an expert in this conversation, what I would say is it comes with awareness. It comes with the perspective of I'm walking into a place and I'm aware that I'm not grateful for who I am. And so I should change the way that I think. That's what it is for me. Because there's a lot of different theories and a lot of different perspectives. For me, I started realizing that my intuition was getting stronger when I started being around people and just being like, that person's energy is off, or that person is angry, or I'm not grateful for the circumstance, or I'm going into a job and I don't like my job and I'm just expecting for my life to change. That's weird. That's what it is for me. In this in a couple minutes here. What I want for you to get is all of you who are asking questions now that I'm having this conversation with you, I'm here to provoke thought. I'm here to provoke thought. Right? So now that you're asking these questions, write those questions down and do something with it. What are you going to do with the information that you have? What are you going to do with the frustrations, with the anxiety that you have? Like, know that you're awake. Know that you're in a good place. Know that and this is my main message recently has been like, listen, there are other people outside of the people that you hang out with that want to see you and want to love you, want to pay you, and want to celebrate you. Please. There are plenty of people out there in this world that want to see you be more, that want for you to communicate more and open up more and be more colorful and be more expressive. There are plenty of people out there in this world that want for you to be that way. It's just you're going to places where you're not finding them. Hey, Jake, what's going on, man? There are plenty of people out there in this world. Relationships, friendships, new family, soul family, that want to see you level up and want to see you win and are not going to project fear and insecurity. Like, some of you really just need to be like, okay, I'm not happy in this relationship. I've tried many different approaches. I'm not obligated to. You do not have to finish what you start every single time in your life. Do you hear me? I'm not talking to them. I don't care if there's 131 people in here or 131 million people in here. I'm talking to you. From somebody, I wish somebody had just shook me and be like, get out of the relationship, get out of the relationship, get out of the relationship, get out of it. Go, pack your stuff, go. She's never going to stop. It's never going to change. And if you think that I'm not talking to you, I dare you, instead of having your feelings hurt, to make more effort to remove any form of it. Take notes. I challenge you. I dare you. Remove any form of needing approval from that other person and make your life about understanding them, understanding their triggers, their anxieties, their insecurities, and start asking them, hey, when you just got frustrated, where did your mind go to? And be persistent, be reluctant, be persistent. If they don't want to talk about it right there in that moment, that's fine. Get that information from them. Extract that information. Like, what are your beliefs? What are your childhood beliefs? What are your psychological beliefs? What are your subconscious beliefs? When I say this, where does your mind go to? I guarantee you, you will be like, I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my time. What am I doing? Why am I with this person who's afraid of... I guarantee you. I guarantee you. You will be blown away. You're like, what am I doing? You're like, what am I doing? That's what's up, Snowbird. It means a lot to me. Good, good. Acknowledge yourself. Get used to it. Get used to winning. Get used to leveling up. Get used to other people and other circumstances. Let go of your age. Let go of comparing yourself. Let go of other people's opinions. How to remove repeating patterns? Good question. What if that person's your mom? Then hustle. Get more money. Work smart. You don't have to work hard in order to be successful. You work smart. Get another place. Set boundaries. Stop responding to everything your mom says. Love your mom from a distance. Period. Good question. I've had like 5 very, very, very intense conversations. Or here's another one, Victoria. Like, have difficult conversations. I had very, 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 very difficult conversations with my mom because I want to love my mom. And it wasn't always like that. Yeah, I heard this guy, Nikki Scorpio, has this book called Boundaries on his bio link. It's $8. Come on. $8 for 10 years of my life. Don't you think that's a pretty fair, energetic exchange? I do. I love my mom from a distance. Thank you. I appreciate you. Like, everybody is a teacher. Do you get what I'm saying? We as human beings, people want so much more. So much more. I want the full volume. It's like you want to squeeze out the last little bit of lotion from the tube. I get it. I get it. I understand it. Thank you for the compliments. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the acknowledgement. Thank you. I get it. It's very simple. Everybody that you don't like, everyone is a teacher. And it's not just today. It's for the rest of your life. It's forever. Everyone. Or just say, no, you don't know me. No, they're haters. They're jealous. They're this way, that. Yes, but they're teaching you. They're teaching you to step away from that. They're teaching you that you are powerful. They're teaching you to do different. They're teaching you. It's simple. It's not this complicated, go into the mountains and find some like 150-year-old man meditating. Okay? You just let go of control and let go of whoever told you everybody on planet Earth needs to like you. If everything is repeating itself, how can you handle that? Get annoyed. Get annoyed. I'm glad you're here too. No guilt about taking off time for work. No, you're tired. No, it's crazy. The bosses and the CEOs that run corporate business are bonkers. They're out of their mind. And we're only going to see more of that. These people are absolutely nuts. They're the biggest hypocrites on planet Earth ever. Don't get me started. They're nuts. They're absolutely and totally crazy. It's crazy. People who have massive amount of wealth. Now, I know millionaires. I know billionaires. I know successful people. There's a certain demographic of rich people, not wealthy people, that just think that if like people like you and I had money, that like we would destroy the world, or that like we don't deserve to have it. It's crazy. Like if you really, really knew. Level up, man. Level up. Believe in yourself more. Believe in yourself more. If you're frustrated that you're repeating patterns, then get more frustrated, more annoyed, angrier and angrier and angrier and angrier. Just don't take out that anger on anybody else. It's healthy to get angry. Can't you tell that I love you and I'm excited for you and I'm happy for you and I'm grateful for you? And can't you also pick up on a little bit of like, roar? I'm not an angry person. That's the energy of anger. That's the energy of enough is enough. That's the energy of me connecting to you, wanting you to level up. I want for you to win. I love seeing people win. You're not tired enough. You're not annoyed enough. You are not frustrated enough. If you still are like, but people are annoying me, but I have to be, then don't be around them. Then don't respond to them. Don't react to them or move. Period. Or just no, I have to stay in this relationship. No, I can't be alone. Oh, God forbid, if I'm alone, I'll have to be with myself and my thoughts, and I don't like how I think. I need for somebody else to tell me what to do. No, he's talking to somebody else. No, that's okay. I'm strong. I can be strong. I can be around 500,000 people who are miserable because everybody else can be okay. I don't deserve to be happy. I don't deserve to be successful. I don't deserve to have peace. I don't deserve to have loving friendships and relationships in my life. Oh, are you annoyed by what I'm saying? Oh, wah. Oh, you're more annoyed? Wah. Oh, you're triggered? Oh, what are you going to do with that information? Hang out with the Scorpio. I still love you unconditionally. How about that? You are not annoyed enough, barely getting by. You don't even know what it's like to have consistency with yourself. You don't even know what your momentum is. You haven't even experienced yourself at your best version of yourself. And that's not to be like, oh, he's right. No, that's to be like, wow, I wonder what that's like. There's more for you. Exactly, Ashley. Solutions only. That's the mantra. That's literally a model that I use for myself to get away from an annoying person. Problem. What's the solution? What is the solution? You are not annoyed enough. Find the solution. What's the solution? You're a star. It takes one to know one. Thank you. Period. I might love you more than you love yourself. And I really feel like you should check in with that and say, how can I love myself? How can I have this energy like how he does, but for myself? Because believe me when I tell you I'm an introvert. And there are people who can vouch for that. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you. Hey, thank you, Ashley. Ashley's great. Give her a follow. It's different. What I talk about, emotional intelligence is different. Connect with me, book time with me. Tap the link in my bio. If you're on a budget, if you have $6 instead of getting that cup of coffee or hanging out with your miserable family member, tap that star up there. Join the VTP family. That's Victorious People. You're supporting me. That's a subscription saying I rock with you. I love your words. I love what you're doing. And then from there, you can direct message me on Instagram, which is my bio link, or join the Discord, which is in my bio link. And you can tell me your TikTok username, and we could talk for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Leah? Yeah. Thank you, Leah. Nice to meet you. Leah or Leah? Leah, number 1. Leah, number 2. Which option? Thank you. Listen, what I talk about, if you want to connect with me, is emotional intelligence. It's simple. Feel your feelings and don't feel bad about feeling them. Simple. Whew. And then an empath releases the rest. Hey, what's up, Andy? Nice to see you. All right. So I do package deals. If you want to connect with me, if you want to book time with me, um, there's no judgment. Always a safe space. Wow, whose energy am I releasing? Maybe my own. Who knows? Um, yeah. So the thought of the day before we're gonna do 3 deep breaths. Because I got stuff to do and take care of. Hey, thank you, Amy. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Have you ever felt the energy around people is poison? Listen, there are good people and there are bad people. There are everybody's doing the best they can with the information. What I would suggest for you is to start saying, how can I give myself more attention? How can I be good with myself? How can I love myself more? Society hustled you. You think you're selfish when you focus on yourself. Nope. Wrong. 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 You are not selfish. You're not greedy. You're not a bad person when you focus on yourself. If you don't love yourself, you're not going to be in a healthy relationship. If you do not fall madly in love with yourself, if you do not believe in yourself, you will constantly be a bidden. Okay, so I'm gonna hop off in just a minute here. The main message right now is for you to, and for me to, and for us all to say, how can I cross the bridge? How can I get to the place where I want to go to? How do I get to point B? Exactly, Ashley. Your beliefs are the strongest things you have. How can you get to the place where you want to go? How many more there are so many websites, there are articles. TikTok, literally, there's tutorials for everything on here. There is so much information available. For every problem, there's a solution. Hey, Stina. Nice to see you. I'm good. I'm getting ready to hop off in just a minute here. I'm really great. I felt a little bit of anxiety this morning. I did. Again, Wim Hof breathing, WIM space HOF. Look it up. Look up 6-phase meditation on YouTube. Both of those there's a million different meditations. Those are 2 very simple, powerful, guided meditation, breath work things you can do to shake up the energy inside of you. You know, and again, my message for today is to say, you want to get to the point B. Everybody's frustrated to a certain degree right now. People are waiting for money to come in. People are waiting to hear back on the jobs. People are getting out of relationships that they don't like. What are you doing to ensure that you get to point B? And if you don't get to the point B that you want, because by nature, human beings like to control, how grateful are you going to be where you get to where you need to go? And how grateful can you be right now? How grateful can you be right now? It's not cheesy. It's not cheesy. Unroll your eyes. Period. How grateful can you be for the people that you're grieving, for the health that you have, for the teeth that you have, for the accent you have, for the hair that you have, for the voice that you have, for the fact that you're alive? Pick yourself up. Because the people that you want to hang out with do not want to hang out with you when you're complaining. In the same way, if every single day, imagine every single day I came on here and was like, oh God, life is so hard. You wouldn't be following me. Question your beliefs, question your truths, question your thoughts. Remember this, people want to be around other people that they get along with, that they like. And that's in a negative context too. Victims like to hang out with victims. Be triggered, be annoyed, take a deep breath, realize what I'm saying because I'm you and you are me, and make the change. Or don't. Thank you, Megan. I appreciate you. Thank you. How do I get rid of a relationship? Get rid of the D in the OCD. Stop telling yourself that you're sick. Stop telling yourself that you're a victim. Stop telling yourself that you're abused. Stop telling yourself that you're an addict. Stop telling yourself that you're clean when you've been clean your entire life. Stop implying that there's problems with you. Stop putting yourself down. Who wants to be around people putting themselves down? Other people who put themselves down. Please, I know people in Beverly Hills and Bel Air that run $1 million businesses, and you would probably trade places with them on a surface level in a second, and they're miserable because they're addicted to chaos. Thank you, Bianca. I appreciate you. That's what I'm about. I hop off, kids. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths in just a second. And again, if you want to talk about narcissism, if you want to talk about narcissism, if you want to talk about abuse, if you want to talk about depression, anxiety, not wanting to be alive, why you're blocked, how to get out of situations, how to stay consistent, how to build momentum, how to manifest, how to manifest, all that different great stuff. Tap that link in my bio. I do package deals. I'm changing the format very soon. We're going to be making shifts. I'm going to be having new things to add to your life. And again, what I talk about is emotional intelligence, emotional mastery, setting boundaries. All of that is being able to know who you are, regardless of other people's opinions. I'm not going to give you some weird white guy with facial hair telling you I made $15,000 last month. Okay, it's not about that. It's about you being able to be around anybody and have your peace. To be around these trolls who are like, and the trolls in your life who are like, join us, we're miserable without you. And to just know that you're not obligated to put other people in a good mood. In the same way, they're not responsible for your good mood or your bad mood. Okay? Sheesh. Thank you. Let me just do this real quick. Boom. Everybody make sure you're following Ashley. Ashley is a great human being. I actually met her when I was traveling from the East Coast to the West Coast. And I'm looking forward to connecting with more of you and meeting up with more of you. Thank you. All right. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths. And these 3 deep breaths are going for me personally. You can join me, whatever they want to be for your intention. For me personally, my 3 deep breaths are going to be for clarity, that I have a clear understanding of this is the next move, that I have more health in my body, that I have more energy, more resilience, more brilliance, more excitement, that I'm able to have a clear understanding on my emotions. So if you feel sadness, if you feel anger, you're able to release it and not be ashamed. My 3 deep breaths are going to represent new opportunities, money coming in, surprise direct deposit, surprise cash, surprise checks, love all of that, surprise emails, opportunities, because we deserve that, right? And let me see. The last part of these 3 deep breaths that I'm personally going to take are going to be that I can find different ways to add value to people's life, that I can love myself more, that I can do more forgiving and more healing. All right. So what I like to do when I do this, very simple, is I start from the bottom of my feet. And by the way, just know that this live stream is protected. You're in a great space. It's all good. No harm can be done. And whatever gets released is turned into love. So it's all good. Thank you. All right. So what I like to do is I breathe in from the bottom of my feet to the top of my head. Okay. And I breathe in very slowly. So this is going to be a slow, deep breath. And see how many details, how many memories you can create from your make-believe, from your pretend, from your, intuition. Make them big, make them powerful, make them colorful. If you have a hard time visualizing, that's okay. I do too. It's just, I know it. I just know it to be true. true. I create characters. If you can't see anything, just use colors or use sounds, or be blindfolded like a surprise party. Okay? So breathe in from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head. Okay? Yeah, if you want to know when I'm going live, you can either follow me on Instagram or you can join the Discord. Okay? So again, make these the deepest breaths you've taken all day. Make them big, make them powerful, make them for you. They're not for anybody else. It's for you to experience more love for yourself. Breathe all of that in. And then when you exhale, you are radiating all of that. So we're going to do this 3 different times. All right. So you can go at your own pace. And just trust the process. Believe that you deserve it. Receive the love that's there for you. And trust the process. Trust in the unknown. And if there's anything that you've taken away from this live stream before we get into this, there's going to be times where your life is going to feel like it's out of control on a small level, on a big level. This is where you say, I trust. This is where you say, thank God that thing just changed. Thank goodness that thing changed. Thank goodness that person showed their true colors. Thank goodness. Better people are coming. Better circumstances are coming. Better opportunities are coming. That's the energy. That's how we're moving forward. All right. Thank you. All right. So, again, breathe in from the bottom of your feet. Follow my hand when I'm breathing in like this. Okay? And when I'm exhaling, it's like this. And if you have difficulty breathing, that's okay. You're still going to get it. All right. Here we go. Breathe in. Roar! All right. Two more. All right. Again, deep breaths. So if you need to like that, it's all good. Okay. Deep breaths, more excitement, more details, more visuals, more colors, more vibrancy. Love all of that. Thank you. 2 more breaths. Let's go. Breathe in slow. Powerful excitement. Let's go. You deserve all of it. Release the anger, release the sadness, release the shakiness, release it. There's no right or wrong way. Just release it like a child. Breathe in. Follow me. Let's go. 2 more. Calling people calling you. Maybe you hear people saying your name. Okay. Whatever that looks like for you. All right. And then afterwards, what's up, Scuzz? Nice to see you. Is after we take this deep breath, is I'm going to congratulate you. You're going to congratulate me. I'm going to congratulate everybody on here, and you're going to congratulate all of them because winners celebrate winners. All right? So here we go. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Breathe in. Roar! Congratulations. I love you. I appreciate you. You did that. Congratulations. There you go. Thank you. I'm growing younger and younger because the more chances you take, the more healthier you get. Your posture, yo, the more you love yourself, I'll leave you with this. The more you love yourself, thank you for everybody for congratulating everybody on here. I love being around people who celebrate other people. The more you love yourself, the more that you fall in love with yourself, the more that you forgive yourself, the more that you heal, your posture will change, your tone of voice will change. You'll want to speak louder. You can actually reverse age. I used to have gray hairs like up from the relationship. You can actually heal your body by forgiving yourself, by forgiving other people, and get healthier and get younger looking just by letting go of your mom, your dad, your families, your relationships, grief, their stress, their anxieties, their fears. You can do it. They can do it too, but I'm talking to you. Okay? Thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, thank you, Ashley. Yeah, if you want to support me on this journey, my Cash App, $ Nikki Scorpio, Venmo at Nikki Scorpio, PayPal is Yo Nikki Scorpio. People say they want to help me. I'm open to receiving. It's not easy for me to do that, by the way. So we're human. We're connected now. Thank you. I appreciate you. Tap the links in my bio. Book time with me. I do package deals. You got a lot to unpack. Let's go. Let's do it. No judgment. Let me be that person in your life who's not going to spread gossip around you or spread rumors about you or tell other people about you. I want to see you win. I want to see you level up. I work with senior citizens. I work with kids, with teenagers, with families, with couples. I work with all different walks of life from all over the world. Emotional intelligence is just being able to feel your feelings and not feel bad about feeling them. That's the part where you get messed up, because you feel bad, you get hard on yourself, you put yourself down. We're not going to do that anymore. That's not in style anymore. You know it's your time for change. You know that you're meant to go, and it should be exciting. So let me leave you with that. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the words. Thank you for the love. Just have the understanding of there are other people that want to see you do better and want to see you win and want to see you win and want to love you and want to cherish you and want to treasure you and want to hook you up and want to help you and want to like put you in that place where you deserve to be. The question is, how much gratitude can you have for your life, even when it doesn't feel like there is gratitude? That's where you sit with yourself and say, what can I do right now? I don't like how I feel. How can I find hope in this in this frustration? How can I learn a lesson from this anger? How can I be grateful for this sadness? How can I honor my tears? How can I release this stuff that I've been trapped inside my body for years, for decades, possibly? Okay? Heal yourself. You're a healer. You're a teacher. You can do it just intuitively. And remember, TikTok is a search engine. So people have already done the research for you. So you want to know how to do something? Type it into the box. Type it into the friend box on the search thing. Anyway, I got to go. Thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yes, leave a review. Tap the links in my bio. Book time with me. Connect with me. Show love. Send me a message. Say, hey, I like the live streams. Hey, my kids listen to you. That's why I don't curse. That's why I keep it clean, because people bring their kids in and the kids listen to me. Whew. Releasing all that energy. That was user 765432210. He doesn't like me. That's okay. That's all right. He's miserable. It's all good. Just like your Aunt Janice. Okay. Tap that star up there. Join the VTP family. That's $5.99 for the month. You get to book time with me for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. I am not going to do a live with this person because they just want to play that weird game on TikTok. Yeah, if you're on a budget and want to book time with me and can afford $25 for a half an hour or $45 for an hour, or 4 hours for $90 or 4 half an hours for $50, because again, I do package deals right now. That's going to be temporarily. That's going to be temporary. It's going to be changing soon. If you're on a budget, you can tap that star up there. Message me on Instagram or message me on Discord, which is also free to join. More friends, more family, and I will do a 5, 10, 15, 20-minute call with you. Other than that, thank you, Scuds. Yes, absolutely. Yep, I'm planted in Nevada right now. We're in motion. We're building everything, right? So, all right, lots of love. I got to go. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, healers. Thank you, teachers. Thank you to you. Thank you to you for being here. Acknowledge yourself. Take notes. Do free writes. Journal. Be aware. And if you have any questions, if you want to revisit anything, I do everything that I can not to gatekeep or hide information. Message me on Instagram. I'm one human being. There's a lot of messages all at the same time. I'm doing as much as I can to make sure that you